Hey friends, how's it going? This is going to be part two to that first 45-minute video. I told you it was going to be long, but like I said, I was learning it as you were, just hearing it for maybe the first time. Some parts of it, I only heard bits and pieces, and that's pretty heavy stuff. I really hope that video does not get pulled. I've already had a couple comments say that there's other YouTube channels talking about it, so that's you know that's good to hear. Um, this will be, like I said, part two. I'm going to go over some memes. I'm going to go over some more of that Tucson, Arizona pedo ring that was uncovered. I'm going to talk a little bit about Q also and Planned Parenthood. Um, Again, if you're new to my channel, please click that blue bell to get notifications because I have been shadow banned. I've also been banned from going live streaming, which stinks. But it is what it is, and we'll just keep pushing forward. You know, I mentioned Patreon in my last video. I haven't mentioned Patreon in over a month, probably a month and a half. And, a lot of people kind of turn their nose up to channels that even mention Patreon, but I do a lot. This seems like nothing, but it is something. And anything, a dollar or whatever, I already have a couple of people doing it, which is kind of blew my mind, to be honest. So if you want to, it would be very kind of you. I really wish I could do the live streaming. The only reason I wanted to was so that we could all converse back and forth instead of through comments. I could just talk to you in real time, which would be really cool. I also have this channel 2.0, TRU Reporting 2.0. Please subscribe to that channel just in case this one gets pulled. I will post the link in the description below to that. I did in the last video too, as well as the Patreon. So please, before you watch this video, just go to TRU Reporting 2.0 and subscribe to that, please. Anyways, guys, I am rambling. I don't mean to. When you take a break like I did, it was like 5 days, 6 days. You got to get back in the swing of things. So let's go ahead and do that, right? So let's hop into it. This is True Reporting. Okay, so leaving off when we're talking about the trafficking side at Tucson, Arizona, I saw this on Reddit, and it says, homegrown Arizona boy here. Came to help the cause with some cold water and protein shakes. Walked through the camp myself. I saw the restraints in the plastic holding cell. People came down from Phoenix, including a former trafficking victim. She walked through the camp and said it was unmistakable. Did some research south of the site, came back to rendezvous and bring the campers some beer. Just wanted to let y'all know, since I lurk here, headed out soon since I got work for this week. Mad respect for these gentlemen who have been here for a full week. God bless and free the children. He said he posted the footage. I watched the footage. It's the same, it's about a minute and a half of exactly what the long video was that I showed. 8 minutes worth of basically a full walkthrough of the camp, of the site. Sick stuff, but it's pretty massive, right? I mean, this is huge. It's being blocked everywhere. Total media blackout. So we could get into these memes and attachments real quick because it has a lot to do with what's going on now with what I've been talking about, and it ties in with Q2 and some tweets from the Pope and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty interesting. So this is the new Q. This was his post yesterday. We haven't heard from him in 10 days. So this is June 3rd, and it says, boom, 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 boom. A week to remember, dark to light, blackout necessary, Q. So that's all we got so far. But that's the latest Q post. And there's something significant to it. Actually, it'll come up later, or actually it'll come up right now. This is what it looks like upside down. So you reverse the image, turn it upside down. It is a gun. And Q being the hammer of the gun. So pretty incredible. Somebody found that. It was really cool. I know a lot of cicada people actually do a lot of these puzzles where you have to reverse and mirror the image and whatnot, and this was really cool. So somebody found that out. Very cool. Q being the hammer, and with the references to the booms, just like a gun. I dig it. So we have this post right here, and it says, this is from 2 days ago, June 2nd. I know why the website is down. I believe he's talking about 8chan. I'll tell you, but most won't believe me. NSA and U.S. military intelligence owns 8 now. They are doing heavy upgrades in order to prepare for a huge traffic increase, which is scheduled to come after the events that will take place over the next 2 weeks, June 6th, June 11th, June 12th. Mark these dates on your calendar. I can't go into more detail here. Maybe others will for me. And yes, Q is predicting this. Thanks, very old fag. So, 6th, the 11th, and the 12th. Mark it on your calendar. We'll see what's going on with that, right? Then we have this right here from another anonymous. This is from yesterday, Sunday. America is being restored. No one should doubt it. One part of in the kill box TH is the mission is behind us. Now we begin phase 2. Some of you may miss Q's post. Now that the team is still working, no one has taken a break. Our resolve in deep and unwavering. We will not stop until we succeed. We are fighting alongside you in silence, helping to move things along on the board. All drops are now unattributable, traceable to no one at all, no pin, no signature. They were in an operating system. Our identities were about to be revealed. Don't sit back or let the torch drop. Our goals will be achieved. So somebody posted, we see all these kill boxes, and it spells out this is war. So obviously that may be why there was a 10 days of silence, 10-day blackout, because somebody was trying to infiltrate it. So 8chan has been taken over, supposedly has been taken over by U.S. military intelligence and the NSA, which I totally could believe. Right here, we just have a somebody who is tweeting to real Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump. Citizens in Tucson, Arizona seem to have uncovered a massive child trafficking hub at CEMEX plant. Law enforcement appears to be protecting the criminals. Please help the citizens. Don't let this slip out. Media is silent. So yeah, people are reaching out. Let's pray to God that Trump does his thing, right? Alright, so right here, I'll blow it up as much as I can because... so this is from yesterday. Tucson Anon here again with an update on the child sex trafficking camp on I-19 in Valencia. So we look down here. U.S. veterans uncover underground bunker possibly used for child trafficking camp in Arizona. So this is on the Gateway Pundit. Whoa, okay, cool. We report the truth and leave the Russia collusion fairy tale to the conspiracy media. Right, so this is June 3rd. Very cool. That's very good. That's good progress. The company that owns the property is CEMEX Construction Materials South LLC. I talked about that in the last video. They have attempted to get us to leave, but have not sent us anyone directly tied to the ownership of the land. Our citizens are occupying the area until the fences are repaired and the site is fully secured. Tucson Police Department says we have until Monday morning to do so, but we are not leaving till the work is done. CEMEX has threatened to send in private security, but we have armed guards and are standing watch. So we go down here. CEMEX is owned by Bronfel EL and Rothschild LP. So right here, yeah, Lynn Rothschild, Matthew Bronfman. Yeah. And then we look down here, CEMEX teams with the Clinton-backed UN Foundation Alliance. Meet our team, Bronfman and Rothschild. So CEMEX is garbage, right? If they're linked to those two people. There's some more on that CEMEX right here. Several manufacturers have started their refusal to supply material for the wall's construction, including concrete supplier CEMEX. I also mentioned that in the last video. So yeah, they have ties to the Rothschilds, The Clintons, as we see here, and they refused to build the wall, so they're garbage. CEMEX, also known as CEMEX Corporation, was given over $7 million for a contractor to build houses in Haiti a few years after the earthquake. CEMEX donated over $25,000 to the Clinton Foundation. Outsourcing Haiti from Boston Review 4 years after the devastating earthquake in January 2010. Despite billions of dollars in aid, the housing crisis persists. Okay, so $7 million built this. Can we see this? I'm gonna blow it up one more time. Look at this. What is that? What is this? $7 million to build that? The hell out of here. And the housing problem persists. So right here we also see these are donations. CEMEX 25 grand, 50 grand. I believe this is to Clinton Foundation donors. So yeah, horrible stuff. So there's operations of the CEMEX group. We look here: cement plants, cement terminals, ready mix plants, aggregates, quarries, others. CEMEX operations. So, excuse me, I'm pretty tired, y'all. Yeah. So I mean, they're nationwide, and I think they're in other countries too, right? I think they're worldwide. Um, who supplied the concrete for the FIU bridge? So I had to look this up because I totally forgot about this. Mexican company CEMEX supplied the concrete for the collapsed bridge, and CEMEX has Chinese connections that go back several years. So if we go here, and if you remember this, FIU bridge. So this, remember when this happened? This was in Florida, I think. State asked judge to block release of records that might show why the FIU bridge collapsed. Remember, it killed. I'm pretty sure it killed someone. Um, but yeah, that's they made the concrete for it. Um, it killed 6 people at the Florida International University in March. So yeah, I mean they can't even. Ugh, garbage. Makes me sick. Um, so where was I? Oh yeah, back over here. Um, yeah, so yeah, shoddy construction methods and shoddy materials were used in the building. So I mean, the whole company all the way around is just trash. Um, so we look here, Baker Notable. This is in West Hollywood, California, USA. Holy shit. CEMEX has a plant in the very heart of Hollywood. Britbong. So don't know LA at all, but maps show it was very close to the following businesses' premises: hot dog shop, middle school, storage unit, pizza parlor. I'm sure there'll be more. Do we have any industry facts to take a look at these images to see what they can see? So yeah, I mean, we all know about hot dogs and pizza and that lingo, right? That's what he's alluding to. So yeah, so we have this right here. This is from yesterday also. Um, that's good. Some random context. The CEMEX Hollywood location is at the edge of the Hollywood Media District. The Media District isn't exclusively media companies, but it is comprised of mostly media industry companies such as sound stages, post-production, etc. That CEMEX factory is in a weird spot nowadays. It's an eyesore. Some of the neighborhoods around it have become less industrial, so now you have a shopping center with a Target, Best Buy, restaurants, etc. next to a cement factory. Some of the media district is nice big sound stages, security, nice restaurants, nice big houses and condos. However, some of it is industrial, vacant, especially at night. Attracts people who sleep in their cars, RVs, and also attracts prostitution and drug dealing. Driving on some of those side streets near the CEMEX factory at night, you can expect to see some homeless people living on the streets and some people dealing sex and drugs on those streets. Of course, the Media District Facebook page talks about cheese pizza. Oh my God. National Cheese Pizza Day. Perfect excuse to head to Shakey's US in the Media District. Not that you need one. Anti-Media District Facebook page also mentions something that may or not be important. Anita Mae Rosenstein campus, Los Angeles LGBT Center expansion, which is the Media District just a few blocks away from the CEMEX. It says down here the revolutionary new campus will include 99 units of affordable housing for seniors, 100 beds for the homeless youth, double the number we currently have, new senior and youth centers, 25 units supporting housing for young people, a commercial kitchen to feed homeless youth and seniors, ground floor retail space, and 350 subterranean parking spaces for residents and visitors to the village. You don't say homeless youth, homeless youth. And like we said earlier, the whole thing with the what was he, a lawyer and I think running for mayor is a Rothschild. I can't think of his name, but yeah, he's running for mayor in Tucson, Arizona. Um, or it might have been even more, maybe governor. Um, yeah, but he also has ties to these homeless communities. Like he wants to take people in a lot of nonprofit organizations. So he's probably just kidnapping people and then selling them. I mean, that's blunt, but I guarantee you that's what he's doing. He has. They all have a part in it. Um, so we'll check this out right here. All right, so this is from yesterday. Also, apologies have posted already. New fag here. Cars used in poison Skirapol, that Russian spy and his daughter, was owned by Ross Cathedy, who is an employee of Cemex. The car was also left in the lot at his workplace. Cemex also co-owns land in Texas. This land is our land. Many property owners won't sell for Trump's wall. Um, Yada yada yada. The giant Mexican cement manufacturer that has vowed to not participate in building the wall. Austin's family tree includes Texas founder Stephen Austin. So, yeah, they're totally against that wall. Um, all right, let's check this out. Mexico's largest cement company won't build Trump's wall. CMEX leadership unclear after sudden death of CEO. Weird. Pick one. CMEX won't build Trump's wall. Pick two. CMEX stock after POTUS election plummets. CMEX defendant in class action lawsuits regarding bribery. CMEX CEO suddenly dies in 2014. MS-13 cartels other. Anon. CMEX is the largest Mexican cement company. They operate throughout all of South America. Pope is from South America. Cartels are South American. CMEX is a large donator to the Clinton Foundation. Connect the dots. I guarantee you, this is just off the top or off, the top of my head. I wonder if they bury bodies inside the concrete, man, like just to like hide them. I bet they do. I bet they do. You remember like people getting like when they're building the Hoover Dam, people, workers would just fall inside the concrete and were just literally died inside the wall of the dam. I guarantee you they do that. Just dispose of people. CGI advisory group meeting Wednesday. Clinton Global Initiative. Yada yada yada. CMEX CGI Latin America 2013. So global initiative with the Clintons and CMEX is involved. Oh, they do shoddy work. They are caught in bribery. Their CEO goes missing. Let's see what this says. Soros holds 41 million in CMEX stock. Go figure. God, there's just so many ties to this, man. It's ridiculous. This is pretty interesting. I saw this. Check this out. Pope Francis: love requires a creative, concrete response. Good intentions are not enough, but the other is not a statistic, but a person to take care of. The concrete sign that we truly love and encounter Jesus is the joy that we show in communicating it to others. The world needs concrete signs. Yada yada, blah blah blah. Let's always remember that our faith is concrete. Let us work together to find concrete solutions to help the poor, refugees, victims of modern forms of slavery in order to promote peace. As you were covered in gold and you rape and kill children. Horrible. Let's see what this is. Alright, so I believe this is where it is. United States. Oh, so what is this? Yes, I guess this is like a flight flight plan for U.S. military helicopters, and I guess they're right outside Tucson. Tucson's right here, and then down here. So this looks like a flight plan to what do you say it was? This is about where it would be at, right? I believe that's what I showed in the last video. That map. Trump's border wall couldn't carve path through Native American land. Crime trackers. Tejano Nation says no National Guard on their lands. What is this? Can we please get some more anons looking into the Desert Diamond Hotel and Casino in Tucson, with drainage tunnels connecting directly to where the child trafficking camp was? What? 50% of all drug seizures in the entire country equals the Tejano Odom Nation. Is about the size of Connecticut, 70 miles to the border of Mexico. Sex trafficking operations are not always secretive and may take place in a variety of public venues, including fake massage businesses through escort services and residential brothels and at truck stops, hotels, motels, casinos, spas, strip clubs, and other fronts for prostitution. Opposing border wall? Golly gee, I wonder why. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they're trying to block it. Trump's border wall could carve path through Native American. Like they give a damn. It's amazing how tightly knit this is. Like, it's just so blatantly obvious. Tejano Odom Nation Chairman Edward Manuel is determined to prevent President Trump's proposed border wall from carving a path through his tribe's land, a move which he said would separate members from much-needed resources and just disrupt the community's way of life. Yeah, running drugs and children, absolutely. Crime trackers. Nation says no National Guard on their hands. No National Guard on their hands, but 50% of all drugs in the entire nation. He told News 4 Tucson that the reservation is responsible for close to 50% of all the drug seizures in the entire country. Wow. This is so freaking nuts. Those not in the know may not have heard of what's going down today. So this is from, all right, no date, but Craig Sawyer and his team of vets uncovered child trafficking camps in Tucson, Arizona. They are documenting it now and recording. Police aren't investigating. Here's the breakdown with a few articles, pics, and links below. Child trafficking camp found in Tucson, Arizona. 4 death murders this week connected to JonBenet Ramsey case in Arizona. Land is owned by CMEX. So yeah. So I believe it was JonBenet Ramsey. Somebody connected to her family. Was it her father or uncle or something? He was a Ramsey. I think he's running against. John McCain's wife for senator, maybe, or governor. Land is owned by CMEX. CMEX is partner of the Clinton Global Initiative and donor to the Clinton Foundation. CMEX is also owned by Bronfman Rothschilds. Jonathan Rothschild is the mayor of Tucson. God, I mean, all this stuff is crazy. Savano Community School, K5, and we all know what this symbol is right here. We all know what that is, right? That's the pedophile sign. We definitely know Savano Community School. Let's see where that is, right? Let's just check. Savano School, Tucson. Of course. Savano Community School, K8, where students want winter, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it's in Tucson. Yep. Wow. This is so crazy. Child trafficking camp is found. So this was today. Child trafficking camp is found in Tucson, Arizona. For this week, connected to JonBenet Ramsey case in Arizona. Land is owned by CMEX. Carlos Slim, owner of CMEX, is also second largest stockholder of the New York Times. CMEX is a partner of the Clinton Global Cabal Initiative. That was weird. I said that. Clinton Global Initiative and donor to CF. Was that a Freudian slip? CMEX linked to Haiti through Clinton Foundation. CMEX. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we went over that. CMEX is also owned by Brofman Rothschild. Sarah Brofman, husband, becomes head of the Libya USA Trade Initiative. CMEX is under U.S. DOJ investigation. March 14th, Rutgers article. Emiliano Salinas is son of the former president of Mexico. Salinas is also ex-member of Nexium. Salinas worked for Lazard Investments. Lazard Investments handled the restructuring of CMEX. Jonathan Rothschild is the mayor of Tucson. This is so crazy, guys. I'm just going to end with this. Planned Parenthood caught doing abortions on 12-year-old girls. No reporting sexual assault to authorities. Yeah. That was from the 30th of May. They were giving abortions to 12-year-old girls, not reporting sexual assault to authorities. So, guys, we know that Q always says this is bigger than we would ever imagine. Everything is it's just a spider web. Everything's just entangled with one another. I think if they get like a good piece of something, if they get it, I think the rest will fall just like dominoes, right? We need more Q posts. I mean, we really do. A lot's going on right now, right? I think that's going to do it for this podcast. I'm extremely tired right now, and I had a long day at work. So if you enjoyed this and you found it informative, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my second channel, TRU Reporting 2.0, just in case something happens to this channel. Please, if you want to, donate to my Patreon. Don't turn your nose up to me when I talk about that, please. I think we all are on the same level about I'm a pretty good person, right? And I'm doing this, and I'm extremely grassroots, unlike the other ones who have turned their back on what I believe matters most. So that should do it for me, guys. Please take care of each other. Be safe out there. Spread these articles about this because it's extremely important. We need to get this out there because there is a media blackout on it. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll check in with you guys probably Wednesday. All right, bye.